Next passage, let's quickly look at what the passage says. This passage is about a certain law that was passed in Texas. Because of this, what will happen is social media companies or internet platforms, they cannot moderate or they cannot edit or they cannot take down any of the content that has been shared on the platforms, right? So that way, if you take down anything from YouTube, for example, or from Twitter, it is going to be illegal according to this law. Right. Now, the author, the writer of the sentence, and the writer of this paragraph does not agree with this. Right. So therefore, he consults a lot of people, a lot of experts to explain the downsides of this law. Right. There's, for example, one of them one of the experts say that this is basically wrong because now the government authorities can force a media house or an internet platform to put up certain comment because they cannot take it down, so that way they can force certain media houses to they can force them to cover certain politicians or certain other content, because according to this law you cannot moderate the content available on your platform, right? So this is one of the problems, right? Another expert feels that this could amount to a lot of litigation, right? It will unleash a wave of lawsuits against platforms, right? So that way, these are many examples, in fact. So everybody feels that this law will have a lot of negative impacts, right? Now, the author in the end says that this actually puts the entire internet at danger, at risk, right? And it is likely to head to the Supreme Court, meaning this law is probably likely to be challenged. It is going to be reviewed in the Supreme Court in all probabilities, right? And he says that this fiasco, as in this entire fiasco, it touches on the debate. It is also relevant to, or it contradicts this Section 230 Act, right? And it makes it clear that websites have now. So this section says that websites have editorial control, and therefore the new law will be against this, right? So that is why the author says it is probably likely to be reviewed. Next question, which of the following could be the most comprehensive the key here is the word comprehensive consequence. So look at something which will engulf everything. The best answer here is B. Why? Because B would include many of the other options. For example, if I say the internet may turn more toxic, racist and prejudicial. The word toxic contains anything that is full of hate, anything that spreads bad things, right? So that way, if you look at B, YouTube is one example of the use of the internet. It's a internet based platform. So YouTube could be affected by terrorist organization, could be flooded by recruitment videos leading to more effects. This is a possible outcome. But when you look at B seems to already include A. So in the presence of B, we will have to neglect A. The same is the is the concept. The same is the reason with D. New and violent communities could be created. Yes, they could be communicated on social media platforms. But when you say the internet, social media platform is included in the internet. So if I look at it, option B as an answer option, it contains, if I take option B as something like a circle, as a set, right? Option D and option A are already included in this. This means if you're looking for a more comprehensive reason, I will eliminate A and D. What about C? People will be able to freely express their opinions on any subject, right? This is something which is a little bit different from the scope also. People will be able to express their opinions, but on what platform? Here we are speaking about, about mostly the internet based platforms. Expressing their opinion in what platform is not clear here, so this is something which we can